Hey guys, hope everything's going well. I wanted to do a video today on Bitcoin, but before I do it, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't. This helps this channel, past the YouTube algorithm. We want to get as many views as possible. Anyways, I wanted to talk about a strange phenomenon in the Bitcoin market, and it's not what you think it is. So I was listening to Alex Jones today, and you're like, oh God, you're listening to him? Hear me out. And I listened to a whole bunch of people, by the way. And he was interviewing Max Kaiser, and before he began, he was saying that, you know what, because the governments have stated they're going after Bitcoin, because they're coming out with digital currencies, they're going to do everything possible to shut it down. And that's why he's getting into Bitcoin at $50,000. Granted, if you look in the past, he was offered by Max Kaiser. Max Kaiser was willing to give him multiple Bitcoins, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 years ago. He refused. And I remember, watching on different YouTube channels, Luke Rudkowski said he was offered by Max Kaiser all this Bitcoin when it was dirt cheap. They could have made hundreds of thousands of dollars, at least. But, they refused to take it. And now we're looking at a situation where, okay, instead of under $1,000, Bitcoin's $50,000. And, on my other sports card channel, I talked about NFT and NBA Top Shot, and I talked about how the herd usually gets in, right when everything's being advertised. And I've made the mistake as well. Some of you guys have been following me. Probably have noticed that. And, the thing is that it's something that's really common, but, a lot of people, they want to, invest like their buddies are investing in. And sometimes they don't use logic when it comes to this. And now I'm not saying that Bitcoin is going to crash per se right now, but it's just showing me that, buying at 50,000 is probably not the best entry point, even though, some technical analysts have stated that it's going to go maybe to $160,000 in the next few years and then crash and burn. We shall see how it goes. But in my risk tolerance, I wouldn't touch it. And when I'm seeing NFTs, Jack Dorsey's tweet selling for $2.9 million, when I'm seeing houses, NFT houses or NFT farts, selling for $85, this is crazy town. And just because it's crazy town doesn't mean that it won't go down right away. It could be like tech in the late 1990s. And, I talk about sports cards in my other channel, and those cards have been going up, and they'll continue to go up probably for the next few years until the Fed inverts the yield curve like they always do and the bubbles pop. Bitcoin pops, sports cards pop, stock market pops. And when I mean pops, I mean like bursts, the bubble bursts. So, yeah, it's just strange, when I see notable guys going in at high price points, it makes me skeptical. Doesn't mean that there's a top, with NBA Top Shot. I was discussing on my other channel, there's a huge media blitz on ESPN, on Pat McAfee's show. It just seems like everyone was talking about it at the same time. Everyone was hyping it up at the same time. And, now the NBA Top Shot has corrected. I did a video on it, like I said before, and I had 2,100 views almost. And, I got like almost 60 dislikes, only 23 likes. I got ratioed, that's the new term. And a lot of people did not want to hear what I felt. And a lot of you guys would probably agree with me in terms of Bitcoin and NFTs and NBA Top Shot, but a lot of people don't want to listen. Even though I believe that NFTs are going to be very popular in the coming decade, but there needs to be that consolidation period. There needs to be the crash like in tech in the 1990s. But what do you guys think? Now we're seeing, NFTs going like crazy. People think it's a get-rich scheme. Alex Jones now is getting in, like I said, at $50,000 of Bitcoin. It's something that I don't want to get into right now. I may get into NFTs, but after the bubble pops, and by that time, there may be no Bitcoin. Or, the US government will make it harder for you to take Bitcoin and transfer those funds into your bank accounts. That's what I'm worried about. Bitcoin may still exist. Like when Napster was around, you could still be involved in the peer-to-peer, downloading of files. You could download terabits of movies still, and the government really didn't track you down. They're like encrypted. In college campuses they did crack down on it, but usually they don't. So I don't think Bitcoin's going away. However, I don't feel comfortable putting money at this point. I feel more comfortable putting money into overvalued sports cars because I know it's a tangible product. A decade from now I could still probably sell them as long as they're high in demand and they're scarce, and as long as they're not Deshaun Watson cards. If you guys have been following sports. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about this. Hit the like button, like I said, and subscribe. Talk to you later. Bye.